Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Teresa, Crafty Grams. So happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a great day. So what do I have in front of me? It is not a journal, obviously. What this is a box of washi strips. I don't know if anyone else has a lot of these, and I don't even remember how it started, but I saw some somewhere, probably in a little book like this, and just went wild. Obviously went wild. I love them. Such a great idea. But how do I use them? That was my problem. So they've been in my supply stash for quite a while. And in the spirit of trying to use everything I have that's just been sitting around and not being used, I made sort of a collage from them earlier, a masterboard, if you will. And then I just cut it up into things I can use in my actual May journal. So I started off doing May, the floral journal, as you may know, but I realized that was going to be too much. So over the weekend, I made a sweet little a journal. This is almost exclusively papers from Artsology. And most of them, in fact, are from their mystery bundles. But in appreciation of Mother's Day, next Sunday, I decided I was going to do it in pinks, mostly. So that's what I have done. Yeah, this one printed wrong. My printer stopped printing it in the middle of the page. So I folded that over and I'll glue it to be tuck spots. So yeah, all of this is Artsology paper, which I think is really, really pretty. So that's what we're going with. Very pink, very floral. That is obviously not a printed page. That's a coffee dyed with bits of washi or papers, I don't know, scraps of something around the edges of it. This is the center. I love this. I just love it. So I made it the center of the journal. There's the other side of that collaged edges. So yeah, that's what we're working with. It's not very big, but it is really, really cute. So I'm going to pink it quite a bit. We're putting a lot of pink in it, and just the whole pamphlet stitch, and I covered it with a bit of ribbon that I have that I absolutely love. I have a whole, spool of it because I liked it so much. I'm like, I'm never going to be able to use all of this, but you know what? I will give it my best shot. So that being said, I really don't know what ephemera-wise I'm going to put in here, but I'm going to start with some pockets, tucks, belly bands, things like that. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. So yeah, we're going to start with that. Let me do these before I forget to do these, because that's what I do. How many times can I say do? And doggone it, I left Petunia uncovered for a couple of hours. Let's see if I can get her to behave. I apologize for the delay here. Let's see if she will cooperate. Darn, it kind of makes me mad that I did that, because I had just gotten to where I think I had, solved the problem, and now I guess I have to start again, because what it was I let it sit, and it got a clog in it, I guess, and then when I pushed the needle in, it sent the clog further into the bottle, so it would just randomly start sticking. And then I finally worked out the partially hardened clog, and she was working beautifully. And then what do? Do it again. Do it again. I neglect my poor sweet Petunia. All right, so that is a double tuck spot. I wanted to use this as a belly band. I may have to use it on one of the blankish pieces of paper because it's got that lady in the beautiful orange dress, and there's not any orange in here, so orange is not a color that's too much. I generally am drawn to, so I don't use it that much. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to put that down like that. And as I move along, I'll find things to continue stuffing with, and then I'll decide what to fluff with, because like I said, this is sort of an unexpected project, but you know, hey, that's life. That is life. This adorable little child. Missed a bit there. I think I'm going to round corners on this and make it a side tuck. I don't know why I'm rounding the corners on it, but I'm gonna. That's what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Put it all the way in there, lady. Tools only work right when you use them right. Yep, I have discovered that. I have not. What have I not done? Inked. I have not inked around the edges of any of this. You know, that's how I started. I guess that's how I'm going to have to continue. I don't know. I'm not having the best of health days today. I'm having some tummy troubles. That paper is really, really pretty. It just makes me happy. I love pink and green. It's one of my favorites. I also like purple and green. So, in case you ever wanted to know, those are some of my favorite combinations. I'm going to put my thumb notch in there. Ooh, that went flying. Ooh, sorry, that was loud. All right. So, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine was sidetracked by my 1-year-old grandson, who just had surgery a week ago Friday. Spiked a bit of a fever on Friday night, and on Friday it was a little bit elevated, but Friday night it was over 102. So my daughter and son-in-law took him to the Children's Hospital emergency room, where they just collected a urine specimen. No blood work, no swabs, none of that. And then, of course, our big worry is that it's an infection. But his incision sites look fine. And look, this is all way too TMI. But anyway, suffice it to say, he is still not better. So, he has since been checked for RSV, COVID, and flu. All of those are negative. His urine's clean. I don't know. And my daughter's beside herself because she doesn't know what to do. And I'm no help because I really don't know what's going on either. So, yeah, pray for us. Poor little guy. He's fine 1 minute and the next minute he's just miserable. And, you know, we're not ones to over-medicate, so she hates having to rely on the alternating the Tylenol and Motrin, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do to keep the little guy comfy, too. So, it's just, you know, yeah. You just never stop being the mom, even when you're the grandmom. I mean, it's kind of difficult when your kid, even though she's nearly 25, when she calls me upset, then I'm going to be upset too. It's just, it's the way it goes, right? So I think I love this little girl. Her so cute. Just going to put that there as a, you know, side tuck. Where's my thing? Oh, let's see what I'm doing. Wow. I am all kinds of awkward today. I apologize if you can hear my television in the living room. I tend to leave it on for my dog because she does not like, for some reason, she doesn't like to be in the craft room with me. When I am talking to myself, I'm sure she thinks I'm just losing my mind and she's going to be abandoned to one of those big people that has little rugrats. Not that she doesn't like the babies or anything. She just is, you know, they're a little unpredictable. Let's just put it that way. And she's an old lady too. She's 13 years old. My lovely little Penny. My pretty, pretty Penny. Yeah. So I'm just going through here, gluing stuff down completely randomly. And, you know, that's just the way I feel today. Completely random. Discombobulated. All out of sorts. I don't know how many times I had to remind myself today was Monday. Because I don't know where the weekend went. Away. Gone bye-bye somewhere. I am retired, so weekends don't really matter, except that I know when the weekends are because my boys are not working. They both fortunately work jobs where they don't work weekends. And so they'll call and we'll FaceTime and my oldest son and I will complain about insert name of sports team here, you know, stuff like that. I have a very good relationship with my 3 youngest children's. I'm debating, should I, no, because I might make that a journal card because it's a bit smallish for a pocket. Although I could make 2 of them and stack them. Stop talking. Just do it. I just came up with an idea. I'm going to make these, you know, double pockets. And then I'll just have to, make, or scrounge around for more ephemera. I just, maybe I'll do a couple more of these collage with the washi tape strips. And then that way there'll be some continuity. That's a word. Continuity. And I will also use up more of these random washi strips. Ooh. So, yeah, I have decided that I am not allowing myself to buy, like, any more, you know, glue, things like that I run out of. Yes, I'll buy more of those, but I'm trying not to buy any more, you know, no more paper, no more washi, no more until I have made room in the containers that I already use. That's my goal. Wish me luck. Yeah, do please wish me luck. going to cut this off because it's just not quite enough. It's not very secure being stuck down the back of it, and it'll just get in the way of whatever's trying to move in and out of that pocket. So I'll just cut it off. Oh. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's stuck to me. There it goes. Right. A little petunia gluage going on. Okay. Yeah. Like that. Like that. There we go. So. That's all I have cut out and made already. So, a very short video, I think. That's too short. So let's see, I have some of these scrapbook pages over here left over from the floral journal. Not that I'm done with the floral journal, but I can definitely, this looks definitely like something that would go in here. Adorable. So, let's see if I can cut it down to manageable size. And I can make some pockets and tucks and all of that stuff. And I'm sure, I am so certain that I have other things already made that would very happily go in there. Let me have a little peek in this box that says ready to use and see if it really is ready to use. Come here. Oh, I can barely reach it. All right. Oh, looky here. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really glad I remembered this little treasure trove here. I'm just eyeballing anything pink that's in here. Anything pink that jumps out at me. Ooh. So, yeah. That was a pretty good find. Let's see. Let's see what I dug out. That is really cute little, it's just a paper flip. I love it though. It's very cute. Very cute. And these are some stamps that I did. Oh, there. Look at that. That's quite cute. Made from the same washi strips. That might be a bit, the colors are a bit strong. Those are very cute. Yeah, those could definitely, look at this little guy. I'll save him for next month, for June, Father's Day. That's a adorable little guy. That's not pink, but it's cute. These are supposed to be bookmarks, but I could make them very easily into tags and journal cards. Look up there. I have just hit the jackpot, my friends. Jackpot. Come here, you guys. And you guys. Let's would just use these. See if there's anything with a orangish or peachish color to it. No. I can cut that down though. Cut that down and we'll see about that. I might just, I don't really want to cut it just yet in case I would prefer it to be longer. Where did I just put that? That's cute. Cute. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. So far, so good. That's a bit too wide for that. Okay. Okay. Very cute. I can use these. These are from Happiness and Crafting, G. Kerr. Neutral collage tags or something like that. And there's a whole range of sizes and all of that. And obviously they're neutral, so I can decorate them any which way. And I can always print more of them. But I'm going to try. I have a whole bag of them in my there they are, to be used for my, possibly my floral journal. But I'm sure there will be enough to go around, because look at them, that's a lot. So I might decide to use some of those at some point. That's a lot across from those flowers there. No rule against doing another belly band, right? No rules in junk journals. Wow. Fingers didn't want to work. They really didn't. It's too busy. The background is too busy. Oh man, my fingers really will not work right. I have no idea where these came from, but they were an Etsy creator, and I wonder, I mean, I'm sure I still have them on my laptop somewhere. So yeah, I might be, well, see, I don't want to print any more stuff off. We will see how it goes. That's all I'm promising. We will see how it goes. Wait, I wanted to make this a side thing. Where's my that? Where's my that? There's my that. Right. There we go. Okay. We're doing really well here. My creative juices are flowing again, which is never a bad thing. These are kind of flimsy. I might, you know, reinforce them, so to speak. See what else is in my magic stuff to be used box. Let's see. Let's have a little dive in. Lots and lots of book page things. That's really cute. That's done on both sides. Maybe. Think about it. We'll think about it. It's funny because all the stuff that as much as I like pink, apparently I use that first. So there's not much pinkage going on in here. Sunflowers. What's this? What is this? That's a really nice journal card, or it could even be a it's very firm. It could be a writing board. Keep that out. Let's see if there's anything blankish I could zhuzh up to go with the theme. That's cute. Okay. Well, that has definitely given me some inspiration, even if they're not the right colors for what I'm going for here. They are definitely excellent ideas I can use. It is very thick. Goodness. Where did I get paper that thick? Excuse me, ladies. Oh, my hands are shaking now. I just have all kinds of technical issues. And there we are. Sorry, it's loud. It's going to be okay. See, that noise would send my dog running to the other room because she doesn't like loud noises, and I don't think that that's necessarily all that loud, but Miss Penny does not like it. That is just not going to cut. So we're going to do it this way. And there we go. That's better. Excuse me, I have to have a drink of water. Okay. Too wide. I will find something. Too wide. I will find something that fits in there. Mark my words. I will find something. I like that a lot. I think it needs something. Maybe even if it's just something with more color. Another tag or tab or something with more color in there, then that would be ideal. Here's a nice big pocket for these journal cards. And I might just tuck that in behind it as a, what did I say it was? A writing board. Okay. Well, I think she's going to come along just fine. I never know if I should put them in that way or just kind of slide them in sideways. Whichever way they stay in the best is what I'm going to vote for. Okay, well, thanks for joining me on this very, very disjointed video. Do come back on Wednesday. I think we will be back in our floral journal for the day. unless I get crazy inspired to work in this one between now and then, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching, and please come back. Bye.